everyone. In this stream, we're going to be building out an NFL AI agent. Last one, we created these endpoints, so that way the agent can use them to get data about starting lineups and about matchups. So in this one, we're going to be starting from a ChatGPT prompt and seeing where it takes us. So let's check out my prompt I'm going to use. Hi, ChatGPT. Today, I would like to build a simple AI agent that lives on an AWS server. Ultimately, I would like the agent to read and interact with NFL content on Twitter. But for now, I want to build a simple MVP that I can use natural language text with to ask questions about week 1 matchups and starting lineups. I have a backend endpoint for the agent that I can use to fetch data and grades. I've got one for all the teams. I've got one for all the matchups, and then one for specific teams and specific matchups. So can you walk me through the steps to build the MVP of the AI model? I would love a high-level diagram of the architecture as well. All right, ChatGPT, let's do our thing. Let's see how it goes. So I love the idea of it being on AWS just so I don't have to host it locally. So I'm excited to do that. This API we got here, let me just check out the matchups again. So this is all the front end, which is a very just simple front end thrown together to kind of just give a reflection of the data. We also have the APIs that it's actually going to be using. So for example, here's the week 1 matchups. You can see this is just built via URL params 2025 week 1. And this gives all of the data about the matchups, who's the defense, who's the offense, and then my proprietary grades as well that the agent is going to be using. So let's see how ChatGPT is doing. Okay, awesome. Let's ship a tiny but real agent that you can talk to about week 1. We'll keep it dead simple, deployable today, and leave clean seams for the phase 2 reads Twitter. Here's the plan. MVP goal. A small web service on AWS that accepts natural language questions, calls your Rails endpoints to fetch data, uses an LLM to reason over that data, and returns a concise answer with sources, which JSON it looked at. What we'll build today, an agent API, fast API, or node, your call, I'll assume fast API below for clarity. One tool, the LLM can call fetch NFL data. Okay, oh, these are the functions, okay. That'll hit your 4 endpoints and cache results. Cool, I like that. I like the caching. A prompt that teaches the model exactly how to answer NFL lineup match questions, and a tiny in-memory cache, so you're not hammering her. I love it. Async ask endpoints. Oh, I like that too. Cool. All right, so here's our diagram. Oh, I like that they did it in not ASCII. I don't know what you would call this notation. Okay, so the user curls. I like that via Postman. Like, who is the starting quarterback for the Chargers? Gets the question, builds a prompt, LLM, fetch NFL data. Here's all the APIs. Bedrock, step by step. Pick an AWS home, fastest path, a small EC2 or light sail instance. Open ports. Cool. Create a minimal service. Yeah, this looks great. Great. Let's start with step 1. Have my EC2 instance. What's next? Cool. I actually don't know if I have an Amazon account. I might just start one. That's just Amazon. All right. Gmail.com. Right, security verification, PG4W, 8N. I'll just check my Gmail off screen, get that code. Oh, it says it's already associated. Let's go find another one. Or having trouble. Ah, here we go. Sign in as a root user. Now we're talking. This, I don't know. Okay. Do this. Play this game again. C23X7W. Not sure what I'm going to do is my password. Maybe I'll do something different than that. Do off camera. Okay. What is that? Password reset required again. Huh. Okay, let me try this one more time. WTYPWZ. I am not a robot. All right, well, I'll just shoot over to me real quick, just while we're waiting on that. Oh, cool. We got someone in the chat on Twitch. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. We're doing the boring stuff now. We're getting the AWS instance working, and then we're going to... try to spin up our new AI agent. Okay, set new password. Excellent. Confirmation. My goodness. AWS is concerned. Okay. Keep your account safe. Oh my goodness. Let's just do Authenticator app. I love my Authenticator app. It is, I feel like, my favorite. Okay. Scan this QR code on my computer. Cool. Get it copied and pasted. Enter code different than the first one. Oh, okay. Okay, enter 2 different codes. That's interesting. All right, continue to the console. Okay, I think, I think I'm good. Okay, let's go back to our ChatGPT instance and crush some AWS. Okay, so first we need to go to EC2, Elastic Container Service. Let's see. No, EC2, Elastic. Okay, let's go ahead and launch an instance. They said we could just do a small one. That sounds good to me. Okay, so let's take a look at what DevOps is not my strong suit, so this is always great to get help from the ChatGPT LLM. In your EC2 security group, allow inbound. All right, so here's a security group. That's good. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and launch it, because we can always just tear it down and start over if we want. Key pair, enter key pair name. Let's call it AI agent V1. Okay, we got a PEM file. Love that. We'll worry about that a little later. All right, let's go to our instance. Great, we got our instance running. It's a microserver now. You can always beef it up if you want to. All right, so in your EC2 security groups, so first thing, security groups. Great. Here's this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Security groups, love it. Allow inbound. Okay, so how do I allow inbound? Inbound rules. Edit inbound rules. Okay, so you're gonna choose the IP. Okay, so that's good. Also, I want to do I want to get what is my port for my heroic instance? I want it to actually temp at 48,000. Your IPs only. So I'm not familiar with this temp. Let's not worry about the ports now. Once it's talking to it, it'll be easier to troubleshoot. Just it's not my bag. SSH and install basics. Okay, cool. I can do that. SSH Ubuntu. Get the public IP. So let's get that terminal up. SSH, and it's Ubuntu. That's at. I think the IP address. Authenticity. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely making fingerprints. I love that. Permanently added. Love that. Love that. Okay, now what was the issue that we got here? Permission denied. Okay. Probably because I'm not showing it my PEM key. SSH and install. For SSH in and install basics, I need to update the command to include my .pem key for auth. Cool. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, let's get this PEM key somewhere a little more stable. Let's go to my root. Last stash of okay, maybe in that .ssh. Perfect. I just add it. Finder. Desktop to the .ssh folder. Cool. Sweet. Looks like I can just move it. Should be no problem. Let's go ahead and do that. Called it, what did I call it? AI agent. Cool. Let's go ahead and chmod. Fix the permissions. Oh, shoot, I'm putting the wrong, I didn't update my key to the updated key. Of course, AI agent v1. Cool. Chmoded, looking good, looking good. Let's just check the permissions real quick. Excellent, looking good, looking good. All right, now let's try that again. This is not what I want to do. I feel like I'm wrong. Yes. Wrong terminal. This is the one I'm looking for. Nothing. User permission denied. What? All right, let's see if ChatGPT can help us with this permission denied issue. Denied issue. If this error means you're reaching the box, but the server isn't accepting any of your credentials, work through these top to bottom. One might fix it. Okay, let's see. Permission denied. Still, that still fails. Oh, that got me on. Sweet. Let me save that function because that is a good one. This is H2 agent server. Beautiful. Okay, feedback given ChatGPT. Let's go back to our instructions. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Funny. Okay. Okay. So here's a single copy paste block to get the agent running on port 8000. Okay, cool. Awesome. It's nice. Okay, let's try it. Might not all work, but I should at least get through all the sudo updates and then installing Python 3. We'll see how it goes. Cool. Looks like Python 3 is installed. Love that. So far, it seems to be going great. Okay, so this should create the whole project. While it's doing that, great. So far, the script is working perfect. I like to keep a I don't know. Do I want it on GitHub? Do you think I should add version control to the agent? Let's see. That's kind of an interesting question because maybe the code actually is like the most important part about it. In that case, then you want to keep it, relatively close to the chest. Yes, I'll save you the pain immediately. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it does have. So, do this locally. While this is running still. Let's first add it on GitHub. New repo. Let's call it agents. A simple agent that specializes in up-to-date NFL data analytics, and news. Cool, let's build it. Create a repo. We'll choose order. Order. Person. Yep, that's me. Cool. Okay, let's get this all hooked up here. Okay, first let's make this directory. Okay. CD into NFL agent. Then let's go ahead and add this repo. Stick it in the README. Init. All this good stuff. Cool. Great. Now we got it on GitHub. Let's add git ignore stuff. Cool. Create a safe template. I'm not sure what that means. I don't think I added any files to this, right? Just the git ignore, yeah. Oh, it looks like it's running actually. didn't even notice. Let's get back to the repo later. It looks like it's running on port 8000. Check it out. It's pretty dope. Let's just send all this over to ChatGPT. It's got the info it needs. Great. Yep, so that's you've cord running. 8000 message means fast API is live on the EC2 instances and listening for requests. Love that. If your EC2 security group is already allowing inbound TCP traffic from port 8000 from your IP address, you can test it right now. Okay, from your local machine. Okay, we shall see. Let's see if it's thinking. Seems like it hit it, but it just kind of got stuck. Maybe that means it's not accepting. Okay, cool. No worries. We'll be a little more specific about the inbound calls. Change up this camera angle real quick. Looks like nothing happened. All right, let's see. That does probably mean that the security group is not set up correctly. So let's get serious about that. Instance, security. No worries. Let's quickly pinpoint the two most common causes. What's that command SSH? You should see okay, true. Yeah, we do. If the app isn't running or on the wrong port. Start with. Cool. Let's just go ahead and remove that from the diagnosis. Looks good. AWS EC2 security groups. Okay, so now let's try this from the other one. Okay, here's the ports. Okay, let's try. Nothing from my local machine. Can we review the security groups? Let's check out the security groups. I feel like that's what's going on here. Okay, yep. Let's look at the security groups again. Do this in the AWS console. Cool. Instances, details tab. Details or security? In security, click the security group link. Yeah. Add inbound rule for 8,000. Inbound rules. Type custom TCP. Port range 8,000. Source my IP. Okay, cool. That's home. Inbound. And then the SSH. SSH inbound. Cool. All right, let's give this another try then. That looks great. What about this guy? Right, cool. We got an internal server error. Never thought I'd be so happy to see an internal server error. Great. That's worked. However, now I have an internal server error. Let's check the other logs too. Okay, let me upload the This is where I might want to do it local. Good catch. Error means a one-line temp fix. Export in shell. At this point, it might be best to move the application local and set up a command to push the repo to the EC2 server. So that way I can just work with it locally and then just send it up. Because Cursor is going to be invaluable for being able to process all the various things. All the various things. What I mean to say is Cursor is going to be very helpful for making changes in the Python application. I don't have a lot of experience with Python personally, so I'm going to be kind of shooting in the dark. So this will be nice to have it locally. All right, one-time setup server. Let's start by setting up the folder structure. I already have a folder. Can you give me the components to the application? Maybe I should just go from Cursor. Cool. Let's see. Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. see how we're doing. Okay, so let's try to run all these commands. See if we get everything all copied over. There's nothing. I feel like that didn't work. Great. We'll just do this the long, painful way. Once we're on cursor, then life should be a lot easier. All right, then we're going to make a test directory. Love that. Great to have some tests. Quick health test. Love that. README. Already did that. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's see if we can do all of this. Cool. Hopefully this just works. Oop, we did have one problem. Looks like a local issue. Like a local issue. Can you help? Oh, thank you, person in the chat, for saying I'm not sharing my screen. There we go. Yeah, great question. So we've got Seek Mofo asking NFL AI agent that does that. By the way, you're not showing your screen. Thank you for that. Hopefully now showing my screen. And then that does what? Great question. So initially, we're just making a very simple one that is going to leverage this backend, this a proprietary backend that I have. So you can ask simple questions like, who are the week 1 starters for the Eagles? Or what are the week 1 matchups? Or what's your take on the week 1 matchups based on my proprietary data? And then later this week, once that kind of initial MVP is all set up, then what we're going to be doing is we're going to have it interact with Twitter. But right now, we're just kind of getting our Python script all set up, and then we're going to pass that to EC2. Great question. Thanks. Okay, let's get back to our issue. NFL API base missing or invalid. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. From your project roots, then edits.env and sets. Okay, cool. There's my .env. Oh, I've already got that. Okay, restart, copy. Okay, application start complete. Nice. All right, let's try the health command first. The health call. Okay, true. I dig it. Okay, so this is fun. So then after that, cool, we restarted. The test looks good. Second, alt exporting it yourself. Don't need to do that. Make the env loading extra robust. Nope, let's not even worry about that. Great. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to commit this NFL agent to my GitHub, which happy to share that in the GitHub if that link, if anyone is interested. env example, git ignore, app.py, LLM, prompts, requirements, tools, desktop. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and add everything again. Check the git status. Good. Git commits -m. And we'll say initial build of AI agent. Git push. Cool. All right. So let's get back to asking it some questions. Great. Can you give me the local command for asking a question to my local agent? Cool. All right, so this is what we did last time, which is we're going to ask our local agent, who is the Eagles starting left tackle in week 1? Just a great question that I should say. We did get an internal server error. So now I am going to officially switch over to Cursor and see if it can help me with this. Cursor. Okay. Hi, Cursor. This is a new application for an AI agent. So feel free to scan before any engineering. Attached is a screenshot of the error I'm seeing when asking the Ask API a simple question. All right, scanning everything. Love that. Great. Can you help me make the fix you recommend? It's recommending this tools.python. If data not found. Okay, so that's the deeper issue the error occurs because your application is trying to call the external API, but the API is returning. Okay, so that is what is going wrong here. Okay, I see the issue now. Let me actually discard all these changes. Actually, let me just go ahead and start a new instance. Hi, agent. This repo uses an external API, but I don't think the app is using post requests. Can you check, please? Because that's what I think the issue is, because there's no reason it shouldn't be able to find that API. Okay, cool. Okay, can you change the calls to post requests, please? All right, let's see. Cool. Awesome. That might be all that I need to do. Let's go ahead and keep that. Then let's try to ask a question again. Who is the Eagles starting left tackle? I fetch data from blah, 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 blah. What details do you want? Starters, positions, strengths. Okay. Yeah, I mean, who is the starting left tackle? Okay, so I feel like that this is because it's not actually going to an agent or a model, natural language model yet. Okay, so if tool call decision. Okay, great. Great. Now, so I got an idea. Great. I would like to change my work to cursor from ChatGPT. Can you give me a insightful summary about where you are leading, where you are ending, and so cursor can take up where you left off. Also, can you give me the next few steps so I can make some progress? Great, let's see. Cool. The goal is to build a simple AI NFL Week 1 agent that accepts natural language models. Okay, let's just go ahead and try its prompt. first, I'm going to commit this change though, because this is perfect. Didn't it change two things? I guess it was on the same page. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. So requirements, it's adding OpenAI. Cool, love that. LLM Python script. Okay, looks like this was kind of just bupkis before. Now we've got a call LLM model, which is great, perfect. And tool schema. Cool, I'll need that open AI key. Sounds good. Okay, we'll run a quick test. Another test. I'm assuming it's failing because there's no open API key. But let's go ahead and see. Let's let it finish this train of thought. How and where should I divide this environment variable? Okay, yeah, I can just put it in the end file. That's good. Do I have anything meaningful there yet? Yeah, I'm gonna add both of these. I see. I actually don't even know if I have an open AI key. Go ahead and look somewhere here. No, you know what? I know I do, because I'm using it in a different application. Okay, this one's going to be called Turf Monster. Sure. Okay. Copy. Okay. So now I have an open AI key. All good. Let's go ahead and try that question again. Got me somewhere else. But not to where. Okay, so a little better. A little better, but still not giving me any information. The agent isn't. Let's see what's up with that. Oh, you know what? I have the wrong app up. Sorry, guys. Oh, this is so funny. I'm just... What question? I just asked the wrong application. That's so funny. Okay, let me bring this agent back and continue our progress. Okay, so that is just returning this text here. Answer, I fetch data from the tool. What specific data would you like to know? I fetch data from blah, blah, blah. Okay. Seems like I'm not getting any real answers. What do you think the issue is? Let me change it to ask. Looking at the terminal output, I can see exactly what's happening. The issue is that your app is successfully fetching data from the Rails API, but it's falling back to the placeholder response instead of using the LLM synthesized real answer. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Here's what's going on. Data fetching is working perfectly. Your app is successfully calling, and the data, cool, the LLM synthesis is failing. So the app is hitting the fallback in this case. Okay, cool. So why is it hitting the fallback? Looking at your app.python, the issue in this section. Synthesis results, call LLM, if content. I feel like I just want to output the, can we just put the output from the fetch data? No, but we don't want the fetch data. We want call L. There might be some clues in the raw data. Might be. We'll see. Can you print text from the call LLM response? Sometimes when I put it in ask, I forget to bring it back to agent. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's try again. Debug initial call results, fetch data arguments. Okay, that's good. Broncos. Okay, so no logic is being going on in here. Okay, so call LLM. All right. Well, I think that's where I'm going to call it today. Next time, what we'll take a look at is this call LLM function and why the appropriate data isn't coming back. Maybe something like my API key. I'll take a look at that in a little bit. Thanks for joining, everyone, and look forward to streaming with you as we build out this AI agent. Wow.